We're at the airport. Currently setting up. We're about to start filming on the big camera over there. My best friend, big guy over here. He's getting everything set up. Let's see. Back to where I was, y'all. Guess he needs me as a reference. Nemo, am I your model? Guys, look at those planes. This is such a beautiful airport. That sunset, I'm blinding y'all. That sunset is gorgeous.
Look pretty for me.
Look pretty for you is gay. Hi, everybody.
You look like you jerking off right
Say hi, say hi to our fans.
Gotta hit that Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Can I prop this up, or should I just be filming this whole time?
Whatever you want to do. It's gonna be about 2 minutes. We live. Say something.
Yo.
Bet.
Is this the airport we plan on going to?
Yep.
Are you grabbing your drink?
Yep.
Can you grab mine?
Yep.
Mahalo. Mahalo, brother.
Mi brother.
Mahalo.
What do you mean?
Love.
Hey, amo y tú, papi.
It's Hawaiian.
Oh,
Love.
I like that. Let's go ahead and get a little cheers, my guy.
Yeah. Waited for that.
I gotta get that crisp
Ooh.
to life.
To life, yeah. Life has been so depressing for me, bro. What are we talking about?
Freeform.
We're just doing us.
Whatever happens.
Like we're in the crib doing us.
It's like when we get nasty, like it might stay at kissing, but it might go all the way, you know? We might have a paddle with the strap on it, you know?
I know what I want to do, and I know where I want to be at.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it. I lost track. That's it. Life happened, and I just need to get back on course.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I guess, where my heart and mind's at right now with everything, even still with this move. Yeah. It's knowing that I was almost there, close to my path of success, and 1 5-second decision messed up my course.
Got a bug right here. In your hair.
The bug?
Yeah, you got a bug right here.
It's okay.
See, in Texas, we kill everything.
There, is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
I didn't value my money. I didn't value my kids enough. I didn't value my relationship enough. Mm-hmm. I didn't value myself enough. And I put too much time into boxing. Mm-hmm. That messed me up. I put too much time into everything else that I wanted to do instead of what needed to be done. Right. And I didn't realize that focusing on what needed to be done would open up the path for the things that I want to do.
Let's give a backstory though. Let's talk about the last, what led up to this point. Because they don't know, but we are in Austin. And this was not supposed to happen the way that it did, no, but
it really wasn't.
We'll take what we can get right now.
I guess backstory what led up to this. We already know that back in July, bro, when I had talked to the ex-missus the first time about moving to Texas, she was upset. We had went into mediation and we had a court agreement to come up with a plan in case this move ever happened. During
Real
that,
quick, I do want to cut you off.
Yeah.
I love the level of maturity after everything y'all have been through. You still call her the ex-missus. You're not saying my ex. You're not saying that. Whatever name you want to come up with, because there's plenty that we could. But I like the fact that you have the level of maturity and even respect. You could say baby mama, but you said ex-missus. You could have said, well, I guess that's respectful too, the mother of your children, but anything like that, but you still said the ex-missus.
I mean, biggest thing is being in this situation I'm in for the past few months. It's taught me to respect life. It's taught me to respect nature. It's taught me to respect the nature of life. Mm-hmm. Meaning, if you get into a situation, it's because you didn't respect what could have led to that situation. Or right. If you get into, like for example, me, my vaping addiction. I didn't respect what the capability of the vape was. I disrespected it and thought it was just a joke or whatever, and I thought it would be a one-time thing.
Right.
Not respecting it, consequences came with that. So a lot of things I noticed, it's just respecting, understanding what things are capable of doing. And
Right.
me not respecting my baby mother, ex-missus, whatever we could call her, I just learned to call her ex-missus over time, because when I did refer to her as baby mama for the longest, baby mother, baby mama, but I realized it showed my resentment in my heart, and it brought up and reminded me of the things we went through, and it was everything was like perspective on it. So when I started changing my perspective, and I just had learned to forgive her,
Right.
because that's the biggest thing with anybody. You will always be mad, upset, angry at the whole world if you can't forgive somebody, regardless of what they did to you. And you'll always hold on to everything and call them all types of names, hate them. So the biggest thing for me was to forgive her, 1, 2, to respect her,
Yeah.
and 3, to forgive myself. And I guess I'm now just learning now to respect myself too. I didn't value myself, and I'm kind of just now learning how to really love myself, especially, after harming myself multiple times out of impulse. These weren't like, this plane is so loud. Well, I hope the mic doesn't catch that. I'm gonna wait. Plane, I am trying to speak.
I love the beauty in it though, because this is how we finished up with Charlotte. And that was after I tried to myself over the situation I was in.
I remember when you called me.
We were at the airport talking about that, and here we are 2 years later, or 3 years later.
At the airport.
At the airport, different scenario.
But yeah, no, I did these in one go. Like, grabbed one knife, went at it multiple times, and I went for it. And this time, I was mad, I was drunk and angry at life, and this whole Texas move. I got so drunk, I took all my anger out on my girl. I took everything out on everybody, including myself, and I went for a deep one. I tried to end it. I was frustrated with how things were with my ex-missus, my children, how the dynamic was with not having employment, no job. I was upset at myself for letting myself get to that point. I was upset at myself for not being able to lead my girl in this time and comfort her. I was upset at everything. I was upset I was door dashing in the hoopty with the car being in a...
Not the hoopty.
Yeah, it was in a messed up situation, and I watched my car fall apart. I'm watching me fall apart. I'm watching everything, and I'm damaged. I see my car gets damaged, and my car is like the perfect symbolism of me right now.
Yeah.
It's messed up. I'm messed up too, and I'm just trying to heal and get back to where I want to be. And I think that's the biggest thing, is we have to learn how to take care of ourselves, because it truly does matter, because we really can't take care of other people and help people if we're not taking care of them. And if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to end up like me. You're going to end up with your mental not in the right place and making the decisions you don't want to make, impulsive decisions, and you're going to end up hurting the people you love. I don't mean to ramble on, bro. It's just I'm kind of just
It's your
venting
moment.
to you.
Take it.
Yeah,
Take it, bro.
I'm just venting, but these past few months have humbled me a lot, and I continue to be humbled. I respect, in the car when he confronted me about, being nice today and all that. I know that's something that I promised to work on with her. I do have a thing for trying to piss her off, and I get too comfortable with it, and it's not good. So I do need to be more humble with everything, not just my circumstances. Life taught me about that. It's not always peaches and cream, sunshine and rainbows, but that's what makes it beautiful.
Right.
We can be humble, but we could also be happy without being reckless and careless.
Absolutely. I want to get how pretty this shot is real quick.
It's crazy.
Because the plane's going to cut us off.
It's crazy you asked me that, because before I got here. Daycare teacher had not seen me in 2 months before my kids were taken from me for a little bit. And then when I came back, when when the protection order was lifted, when the restraining order was lifted, came back to the daycare center, went to go pick up my girls, and then on my way out, daycare teacher was like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing." She's like, "Well, I mean, you look a little down." I'm like, "No, I'm down." She's like, "Something wrong?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You're usually jolly and happy." And I'm like, "Yeah." But I can't. I told her, I was like, the past few months have taught me to be more humble. And she said, "Okay." And then I told her, I said, isolation makes you humble. And it really did. During those past 2 months, I became isolated. I became distant from the people I loved. I started respecting life. I started understanding how I react in stress, distress, and the lowest points of my life. And I know I do not react good at all. When I thought I was okay, I thought I had everything under control, I'm calm. No, when life happens, you will not see it coming. So to everybody out there, you think you have it all figured out and everything's good in life, no matter where you're at in life, respect life, because it can happen at any time. And I just want to say, if life hasn't hit you yet, be grateful. Be grateful for everything. And then when life hits, I need you guys to understand that how you act during those moments is going to determine what happens after. If you're going to stay in there, get worse, or go move on to a better spot. And I think the only thing that's propelling me now is that I have love, you, my family, my friends here to support me. And I realize, like they say, you can only hit bottom. You can only keep going until you hit the bottom. And then once you hit that, there's nowhere left to go. And that's where I'm at now. I'm ready to get back up. I'm ready to put a fight against everything that I've been through. I'm ready to start taking care of myself and be in a position to take care of my family again. And I want to learn from everything I went through up until now. So when I get in a similar situation again, I know what to do instead of reacting on what's happening to me.
Right.
I want to know what to do, and I want to handle this better and moving forward. So yeah, I guess you could say I've changed a lot in the past few months. It's still me. It's just it's not that same energetic me. It's not that same explosive me. It's not that same me. Like you guys will see from our other videos possibly coming out. Compare me now to then. The videos you will see. I didn't like myself, watching myself. And even now, I still don't like things, but I strive to be better. And I want you all to try that. Remember, life is not about you all the time. It's not about these material things. It's not always about what's important in the world. Sometimes it's more simple than that. You get what you need, use what you need. Everything else, you don't need it. It's not that important. Once you understand what's really valuable in life, the things that really matter, for me, that's just having clothes on my back, having food, having family, and that's it. That's enough for me. Having a roof over my head. Everything else is an extra thing for me. Transportation, having a car, that's extra for me. Having the best job in the world, that's extra for me. Everything else is extra. I just want to have the love, family, roof, food, and then be able to spread that same love and care to other people. That's all that matters to me now. Before, I used to want the fanciest cars. I used to want the fanciest clothes. I used to always want everything to be fancy and on point. I always wanted the nicest things, dinners. And don't get me wrong, I still want those nice things. Mm-hmm. I just don't need it. It's not a priority for me anymore. It's not my goal. It's just not a goal. It's more of like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, it's all right. I have what I need, and that's all. That's enough. You guys need to be grateful. Just be more grateful. Life happens, be grateful. Because you can be like, oh, well, all this is happening. All this is happening. You can have every reason to complain. But you also have reasons to be grateful. So just be grateful regardless of what's happening to you guys. You guys may be worse off than me, but just be grateful. That's all I gotta say.
I'm speechless. I went from trying to have a full-on conversation to now I'm just listening. I'm in my therapist mode right now. Like, whatever you need to tell me, like, just go ahead.
All I want to say is, if I don't ever get the chance to tell you or anyone, but especially you, just be grateful, man. Be more grateful in life, no matter where you're at. If you're going through it, be grateful. If you love someone, be grateful. If you got everything you wanted, be grateful. Gratitude will take you places. Being grateful, being thankful, it reminds you that it could be worse. It reminds you that of the reasons why you have the things you have. It reminds you to love. It reminds you to be thankful. It reminds you to give. Just be grateful no matter what. That's it. That's all I have for everyone. Just be grateful. It's so easy to overlook everything when you're there. So easy to not understand that you were in a good spot once you're in a good spot. When you make it, I bet people don't even know they made it. That's the thing. You won't know until you're there. And when you're there, you might not even realize that everything you need has been right in front of you the whole time.
Yeah.
Sometimes people chase their purpose or their dream. Life is our purpose. We live it out to our best ability. Our purpose is life. It's not being one thing. It's not being a specific thing. I feel like the world has painted this whole picture of our purpose. We have direction in life. We have a place. We have things we want to do. That does not define the purpose, though. Everything we go through and everything that's combined in our life is the purpose. Our life, our existence is our purpose. And I've learned that over time. I don't want to be defined by the things I do. I want to be defined by everything I've done and who I am and my experiences. And I want to be defined by the good things going forward that I'm going to put in place. I don't want to be defined by everything that I do. That's not, everything we do is not who we are. I feel like we can be so hard on ourselves because we get so used to saying, okay, well, for me, if I'm not boxing, and I'm not doing my purpose, or if I'm not in the gym, I'm not on my purpose, or if I'm not, and that was my blindest mentality for the longest. Just do the right thing. That's it. Be a good person. Don't be a piece of crap. Do the right thing. Don't be. I'm grateful.
Gotta get it. Okay.
That sunset is so gorgeous.
I feel like we need to make this a thing. And just once a week, come to the airport and whatever's on our mind, we just let it flow.
Spill it. Yeah, I've learned to do that too. Like, I've learned to just forget the camera's there and just be us. I feel like our biggest problem sometimes is we know the camera's on, so we start trying to do things. I feel like we just need to remember it's just there. And the biggest thing I've learned too, brother, is like, we should always be our true selves no matter what. Behind the camera, outside of the camera, be yourself. Don't be afraid of yourself anymore. So the moment you embrace yourself, every mole, every flaw you think you have, every thought, everything, you will start to build your confidence. I've learned to embrace all of the flaws in my life now. And I've learned to accept where I'm at and just be grateful. I'm not afraid of the camera. I don't have to put on the front. This is me. What everyone's seeing right now, this is me. Hey, everybody. I'm not putting on front. There's no gimmicks here. There's no acting. This is the realest it's going to get. You guys aren't here to ask questions, but if you guys were in front of me right now, if I had a Q&A on my phone, you get the realest of me right now. Probably a few months ago you wouldn't have got that, but you're getting all of it now.
what's funny about hearing that? About this, the realest you, and then watching the private jet take off?
What's up, bro?
We were talking about the fact that we're gonna have all this set up. We're gonna have everything to put us in the best position. But I'm starting to question now, like, is it the private jet that matters that can carry 6 to 12 people? Or is it that matter? Is that what matters right now? We got A350 that can carry hundreds.
That one. Why help a few? Why just help us when we can help dozens, when we can help millions? I'm telling you, bro, we've been too selfish. Both of us, not just me, both of us. We've been having an ulterior motive with GTG, whether we see it or not. And we need to stop, we need to put that down. It's not about money, it's not about business anymore. We need to just help people. It'll come, everything will come. We just gotta help people. I had so much ideas on the drive here. I remember I was like, what if me and Nemo start a facility with open tents where we just sell everything for a couple bucks? Like a shirt for $5, pants for $5, shoes for $5, and then water and food, $5. All of that. Obviously, homeless can have to have some kind of, income. They could, all of that could be provided with EBT, food stamps. I just had ideas for coming in. I was like, there's ways we can make this work. It's not just about a person putting our nice clothing on. It's not just about having a website. It's not about sales and marketing all the time. Sometimes it's just doing the right thing and then marketing that, putting sales on that. Sometimes it's just a helping hand, and then we connect those things, and then those things that pay will come in place. And I'm starting to realize that. I was like, I didn't know how to tell you that. I was like, how do we help people? Well, that was it. Let's just help people, and we'll add the money in there later. Let's just help people. Let's start. Let's go. Let's come up with a plan on how to help the people we want to help, whether it's the homeless, whether it's the people who are suffering with their mental, whether it's people suffering with their identity, their appearance, their self-esteem. Let's just go. Let's go in. Whether that's a video, whether that's, anything helps at this point, just start. I feel like that's where we lack. We got all the ideas, but we just don't start, and we don't see where we can fail. We don't see where we can pivot. We're never gonna learn if we don't try. We gotta start trying and just help people, and when they ask who we are, just be proud. We're GTG. And they want to pay us, thank you. This will be used to help other people.
Let's do that. Instead of trying to make all these big videos and do all these major moves, let's just document the next few months. Let's take advantage of this time that we have together, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
The sales numbers, the X amount of shirts, clothes, hoodies, whatever. Opening up multiple gyms or selling cars or opening up businesses.
That'll come. That's later.
Even then, not even look forward to it. Let's just see what happens. Which is scary because could be boxing, could be football, could be cars, could be airplanes, could be real estate, trucking. We don't know. But it's like watching a movie that you have no idea what it's about. Could be really good, it could be average, but when you have zero expectations, you have nothing to lose.
Can I ask you something? Do you love me?
Absolutely.
Do you love Angel?
Absolutely.
If we were to be different from who we were and start acting like someone we're not, would that affect you in a negative way?
I don't know if it would affect me in a negative way, but I will say I would let you know, first and foremost. But then second of all, I might end up pulling myself away if it was in that negative way that you brought up.
Good. Do you think us being us and who we are has a positive impact on you. Like if me and Angel are just being us, being the best version of us.
I would hope so. I would hope that would help others.
That's kind of like my mindset when it comes to helping people. If I can be myself and use being me as a way to touch people and get to someone, whether it's through a conversation, whether it's through my actions, I'll do it. Dana told me one time, she said, "Why are you so nice? Why are you the way you are? Why do you always say hi to the drive-through workers? Why are you always complimenting people? Why are you always having more than just a small conversation? You always ask everyone how they're doing." And I told her, I said, because I want to be the one to make the difference. I want to be the one to ask, how are you doing? I want to be the one to check up on their day. I want to be the one to remind them that not everyone in this world is a piece of crap, and that there's people who are checking up on you. There's people who are trying to do the right thing. I said, I'm going to be the best of me, and I'm going to try to give that to them. And when I lost that side of that, when I went down my rabbit hole, I forgot about that. I forgot about who I was, and I forgot about how I can use who I am as a way to help. So
It's funny that you say that, because this morning we went out to grab breakfast, and me being me, I wasn't thinking twice about it. Our server that we had when we were at the restaurant, she was like, "Hey, something about, are you guys ready or do you need a few more minutes?" And I didn't think twice about it, but I completely ignored her question. And I'm like, "Hey, can I get this, what was it? It was a Mexican mule or a Spanish mule." I'm like, let me start the day off with alcohol. That's where my mind is. I'm like, hey, you're coming here to ask if we're ready to order. I'm just be like, hey, let me get that. And then she was like, okay, wrote it down and then went off. And Alyssa brought it up right then and there. She was like, hey, that was kind of rude of you. I'm like, how? Again, I'm not thinking twice about it. I'm just in my head, I'm like, cool, you're our server, go ahead, order this, cool, yada yada. But then I started thinking, I'm like, she's a person too. As much as we joke around, I'm like, I just gave her an order pretty much.
yeah, she knows it's her job. So
Right. And that's exactly how I treated it. Was, you're here to serve us, so I'm gonna get what I want. But then I'm like, that's not me. That's not who I was. And I've been noticing, like, recently it's been bugging me, like, subconsciously. Little things here and there with interactions with people. I'm just not as loving as I could be, as I used to be. This morning, I was walking her dog. We were going down the street. She was getting ready to go to her parents' house. I'm walking the dog. There's a dude out here raking up like these little, not acorns, but like these little nuts that fall from the trees. He's raking it up, getting his yard looking real nice. I got the dog to my left. He takes a piss. I'm like, okay, cool. And he starts just kicking, as dogs do. Right then and there, I could have been like, hey, good afternoon, how's your day going, this and that. Didn't do that. Dog kicks everything up. I could have been like, dude, I am so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Do you want me to sweep it up for you? I didn't do that. I just completely ignored him. I could feel his presence looking at me. I'm like, I am such an because this is not me. Like I said, those things that I could have done, I would have a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That's not me anymore. And I'm like, where is that disconnect coming from? Because I'm noticing it's happening at work. It's happening with personal life. I haven't checked up on people in a while. Like, you are the only exception. And that's just because it made it to such a critical point where I'm like, okay, I have to intervene. But if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have checked up, and I need to do better at that. So this right here is like a wake-up call for me. And I really appreciate that, because this could get a lot worse if I don't do something about it, if I don't get my shit together, if I don't become a better human. Because there is so much that could be going on. There's so much going on in this world. Last thing we need is more selfishness. It's okay to be giving here and there. It's okay to be loving. It's okay to spread joy. I get it. It's cliche. That's what, the holidays, spread joy, show love. It's like we only do it for that month or two. We got 10 months that are missing. We got to do better.
We all do, not just us. The way you described everything you went through, bro, I replayed all the memories in my head of how I was prior to my first car accident. How I was prior to just 2-3 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago, I let the military's money get to my head when I was in the service. I let my lifestyle get to my head. I let my car, my vehicle get to my head. I let the way I dress get to my head. And I let it all get to my head. You know, I had a good job. I had a wife and kids. I had my dream car, and I had a nice apartment near the beach. I was so selfish. All I could think of was, well, I'm not where I am with boxing, so none of this matters. Excuse my French. Wife and kids don't matter. Clothes and car don't matter. It got to the point where I let my car go to crap and stopped maintaining it. The accident happened. It got to the point where, like, all I cared about was making the boxing dream work, and everything else in my life will fail. And I was okay with that. I let that happen. And I let that happen, and it happened. It happened. I could blame everything on, everyone else. I could blame everything on the ex-missus. I could blame everything on everything else in my life and the circumstances I was put in. But if I don't take accountability and I don't say I played a part in it and everything is my fault, even if it's a little bit of my fault, if I don't say it's all my fault, I will forever, ever, always make excuses and blame everything for why I'm not where I want to be. And I realize the moment I start to accept that no matter what I do, it's all my fault. So when people get mad, it's all my fault. It's really not that hard to get scared or offended or confront people anymore, because you're your truest self no matter who is around. You don't have to try to hide anything, put a front on anything. If you're sad, you're sad, let it be known. If you're happy, let it be known. If you're angry, let it be known. I think we're just not good at expressing ourselves. I don't know if that's a man thing or a person thing or anxiety or whatever. I feel like the biggest thing is we just need a reminder on gratefulness, humility, kindness, and just the principles of being a decent human. Being a decent person. People forget those principles. It's so easy to get caught up in life. It's so easy to get caught up in the modern life, the nice things we have. We can overlook, like I said, having gratitude and humility. Because just as it was fast as it was given to us, it can be taken right away. Or just as slowly as it was given to us, it can slowly be taken away. And I watched everything in my life get taken, put back, taken, put back, and now I'm watching it slowly get taken away from me. And now it's either my choice to let it happen, let it beat me up, or take everything that's happening and push it into the right direction as much as I can, even though life is controlling everything. At least I can do me, control me as much as I can do me, with, outside of virus, disease, and disability. That's really all we can do. And we have to, like you taught me, we have to give ourselves time to rest, not weeks and months. We have to give ourselves time to work. We have to give ourselves time to focus. Everything is balance. Balance. Don't work too hard. Don't rest too much. We make life complicated. Life's really simple sometimes. It's not about us flying away. It's not about us to flying. It's about getting everyone else to fly. There's no point in flying and being the only one up in the sky. Because if you're the only one in the sky flying, who's there to share it? Who's there to see? Who's there? Who are you going to share it with? Nobody. But if everyone's up in the sky with you, flying, you got everyone to share it with. There's nothing more beautiful than watching everyone float on the surface, seeing everyone with a happy family, seeing everyone where they want to be in life, whatever they want to accomplish, whatever they consider their happiness. Nothing's more beautiful than that. Whether you're white, black, brown, purple, gray, green, it doesn't matter what you are, who you are. You're a human, you deserve to be happy, but everyone deserves that, no matter what shade it looks like, no matter what position it is. Which we all got to learn how to be more humble and help each other, and not just ourselves. But we also have to remember it's a balance. We got to help ourselves too. We need to help ourselves. Because if we don't, we won't know what it really means to help other people. And now I'm slowly really understanding that, what it means to help myself. And I wouldn't have understood it if I didn't hit the situation I'm in now. Because I'm actually learning to love myself. The little things actually do matter. Brushing your teeth matters. Your showers matter. How you feel about how your hair looks, that matters to me. What the clothes I put on, that matters to me a little bit. You know, my habits, my lifestyle, that matters a little bit. I'm starting to realize. I did things to think I was helping people, and I did things to please people. Deep down, I wanted to help people. I didn't know how. Life happened, and it taught me how. It's teaching me how. It's not about the private jet anymore. For me, it's not. It's like you said, it's about that big plane. It's about those passengers, man. Getting everybody to the destination, including us. What did we call it? Grind Time Global? Or what? Are we Grind Time Global or Grind Time Singles? We're global, bro. We're the whole nation. We're supposed to help everybody. That's why we did this in the first place.
That's a beautiful end to it. That was a beautiful end.
Oh, bro.
Like, we just gonna leave it with that.
No, man, stop. I'm just pouring my heart out, man.
We're just gonna leave it with that.
Just pouring my heart out, bro. Oh, I love you so much, man. I love you.
That's beautiful, bro.
Love you. This is me. Fuck those cameras. Fuck these mics. I love you. You're getting this. All of this is me.
All of it?
Yeah.
All of it?
Dude.